Goeiemôre, julle pragtige mense. Good morning, you beautiful people. You're on the 27th of May, 2026, and welcome to a video of the Federal Alliance of Southern Africa. And this morning we're going to look at the manifest of the Federal Alliance. We see people posting videos on Facebook concerning the crime in South Africa. And we see people posting videos on Facebook concerning the political state of South Africa. We see people posting videos on YouTube showing the bloopers and the funny moments in Parliament. We actually have a clown circus running this country at this moment. But it's not just a clown circus. They're not just clowns. They are also corrupt into their inner core. To them, everything is a joke and everything is an opportunity to steal. They have multiple communities, multiple things that keep the public busy. Multiple posts that goes into the news every morning and every day concerning what they are trying to do for the people. But they lie. They lie through their teeth. The institutions are failures. And whatever they try to achieve is useless because they lie. And that is the thing about politics in our day. And we as the Federal Alliance, we try to bring about a change. Yes, we're doing it slowly. We're speaking to the role players that we need to speak to. We are expounding our views where we need to expound it. And by the grace of God, we will get that over. So, whoever wants to join up this morning on the conversation, or at least in the comments, you're most welcome to join. Since we've started doing the videos in English, it's been a slow burn, which means we have a lot of Afrikaner people out there that are still watching the videos, but the English people need to watch our videos. The Afrikaners, the Boere, they know exactly what the Federal Alliance is about. And it's now for our English-speaking people to know what we're about. When I spoke about the Alliance on Monday, I was speaking about the Boer state. Now, if you think about the Union of South Africa and the Republic of South Africa back in the day, the Boer state wasn't exclusively for Afrikaans-speaking people. The English were just as much a part of it as what the Afrikaans-speaking people are a part of it. And that we need to understand. It doesn't matter if you're English or Afrikaans-speaking. The Boer state will be there for everybody and welcome everybody with open arms who wants to partake and help the state to be strong and to grow. And that's what we want to do. We want to do that not just for the Boer state, but we want it for all the different states. Now, if you are on, and I can't see you, I saw the one thumbs up come up there. Very good, very, very good. But Facebook has been changing their front end. Mani, good morning. Facebook has been changing their front end. So if you struggle to get up, it's not because of me. It's because of them changing stuff around. I have to keep on go look for the live button. Oh, here is die knoppie. And then we can get back on. So that's what they do. And I understand now how they do it and why they do it is to keep public interest in a platform that, that your platform actually only reaches about 30 people in a live like this, plus minus 30 people. If others do not share the feed, then that's how it stagnates. And eventually more people will follow you, which is good. More people will follow you. But we are looking at the manifest of the Federal Alliance of Southern Africa this morning. And I want to read to you. It's better for me to read it out loud than just to try and explain it the whole time, Introduction. There are many political parties in South Africa, but none of them can satisfy the needs of the people, nor can they change the tide of political ineptness, which includes corruption, moral decline, such as murders of farmers, and decline of other segments of the nation, such as the basic infrastructure and use of natural resources. Let's talk about natural resources for a moment. How did Patrice Motsepe suddenly become so rich and in charge of platinum mines, etc., etc.? How? It wasn't even his land. These are the things that we need to address when the time comes. It's absolutely corrupt, but they try to prove it above board, and the general public just goes with the flow. Well, the general public, we are tired. The grand theft, because it's a grand theft, the grand theft was perpetuated through the Super Afrikaner and the black leadership of South Africa, and it became a necessity to stem this tide of ineptness and corruption by forming a controlling body. This controlling body is known as the FA of SA, that is the Federal Alliance of Southern Africa, an organization born with vision that understands the underlying elements of this ineptness of government. FA of SA was founded for all South Africans to have a right to life and to live well in freedom, peace, prosperity, and security. We want to be free from this rubbish, and we want to be able to prosper. Good. The FA of SA proposes a self-determination for all ethnic peoples. Self-determination for all ethnic peoples in Southern Africa, including the Boer Nation, as well as all other sovereign nations that willingly want to join the system. Good morning, Lofty. If a nation is out there, let's say Lesotho or Swaziland, and they willingly want to participate in the federation, they may join. They may join as a sovereign nation. They still keep their sovereign state, but they adhere to the supervisory governing laws of the federation. And they also enjoy in the fruits of the federation. Good morning, Anton. I hope you are well. Good. In broader terms, one semi-federal system that consists of several federal states. The states or federations are then supervised or guided through a federal board with the moral law, common law, and cultural law of nations as guidelines. The Federal Alliance of Southern Africa, the immediate priorities and suggestions. Now, there are much more immediate priorities than this. Fine. We had a look at them, I call them the federal needs, die federale benodigdhede. Goed wat gedoen moet word, things that need to be done, and these are but a few of them. Good, immediate priorities to firstly take a stand against those who failed society, those who have a corruptive mindset, those who impoverish the land and its people, and then secondly, to restore the landmass of Southern Africa to an area known for freedom, peace, prosperity, and security. Now, in a nutshell, what this means is that all these guys who have gotten away with corruption, you will not be able to get away with it. You will not be able to get away. We will block every port. We will block every border. We will block your passport. We will block everything. You will not be able to flee anywhere. One or two might slip through the cracks, but we'll go fetch you eventually, wherever you may be. And you will be tried and tested by your peers, and then you will have to tell us, where's the money? It's just not like the USA, where the elites get away with it. They get away. They steal, They have an election, and then that lot gets away with it. Then the next lot comes in. Also, some of them with a corruptive mindset. And they see what they can get out of the system, a new election, and they are one side. They get away with it. You're not going to get away with it. I'm sorry. You're not going to get away with it. You have impoverished the people of South Africa. You are not going to get away with it. The FA of SA is a Christian institution with Christian standards and norms that are strongly adhered to through the use of moral law. That's important to understand. We don't bow down to humanism. We bow down to the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. So there'll be no abortions unless it's a medical thing. There'll be no homosexuality because that's a sin. And no transgenderism because God has created everybody perfect in the womb. Nothing of that. Zero, zip, nada. All right? If you want to be part of that, you can go. You have the right to leave. All right? If you want to practice homosexuality in a new South Africa, you have the right to pack your bags and to leave. That's it. We will not adhere to sexuality that is not biblically based. Religious freedom will be allowed, however, any discrimination against Christianity will not be tolerated. When it comes to religious freedom, you have religious freedom in your own house. Jan, good morning. In your own house, you can serve whatever God you want. I don't care. There's only one God. You will serve whatever God you want in your own house. But you will not serve your God in the face of the population if you're not a Christian. Christians, yes. Muslims, no. And Christianity based on the truth of the Word of God, not Christianity based on people's stupid ideas, like the Jehovah's Witnesses, for example. I'm sorry, those things will not be tolerated in our country anymore. You will not lie to the people anymore. We will make sure that those lies are exposed on national television and that people will understand the truth of your religion. Once people understand the truth of your religion, then we will ask you, what must we then now do with you? All right? If people can understand the lie, I'll give you an example. In the Jehovah's Witness Bible, they have absolutely changed the book of Colossians, chapter 1. Changed it, right? However, on their own websites, if you go look at their explanation of the Greek, they did not change the Greek language. The Greek is still the same, saying what is totally opposite on their own websites than what is written in the book, in their Bible, in the book of Colossians. Everything was created by Christ, through Christ, for Christ. He wasn't used to create it. He did it for himself. And that is the one lie of the Jehovah's Witnesses that we will get rid of. All right? What the Bible says is what the Bible says. No opinions, no so-called Russellites and that kind of rubbish. Okay? And that also goes for the ver regse boere wat glo in Britse Israel wit visie. Ons sal nie meer julle leuns duld nie. Okay. Good. Then we want the death penalty. We want the death penalty for all murderers, rapists, fire starters, because you kill people by starting fires, child molesters, child traffickers, people traffickers, pedophiles, and sodomizers. Drug manufacturers and distributors will also receive the death penalty. All these types of people steal the lives of their victims. If you are such a person, you may feel free to leave Southern Africa and to ply your trade and mannerisms in another country. If you sell drugs, you are killing people. If you are an arsonist, a fire starter, and you want to burn down a house, a flat, or whatever, you don't know who's in that place. Maybe somebody's working late, sleeping, then you or falling asleep behind the desk or whatever. Now you start a fire and they are too overwhelmed by the smoke to get out. You are a murderer. Okay? If you are a rapist, you are changing the course of that person's life. You are a murderer. If you are a pedophile, you are changing the course of a child's life. You are a murderer. And they do not have the potential anymore to achieve what God has set before them. So you will die. So one of the first things that we will do is we will clean up our prisons. We'll clean it out. 24 hours to say goodbye to your family. Goodbye. We're not going to look after them anymore. Ons gaan hulle Bokveld toe stuur, where they are supposed to be. All these gangs with their gang tattoos. End of story. Freedom of speech will definitely be allowed. Each individual can say what they want, but they cannot do what they want. That's important. You can have a march, you can have a referendum, you can do all these things. Right? You can stand with a megaphone, you can shout at the leader of the nation, you can shout at your king, you can shout at your prince, you can shout at the municipality as much as you want to, but you are not allowed to attack or hurt or destroy anything that belongs to them or to the government, to the people of the country. That will not be tolerated. You can have a march, but as soon as you break something, that march will be contained, the person will be identified, and he will receive the full weight of the law. All right? We will contain the march. We will surround it. You won't be able to go anywhere. And we will find that person. They will give him up. They will. Otherwise, they can't go home. Good. The above will make certain parties happy and others will be hate-filled. Of course, we will be hated in certain areas. But I've got great, great confidence that 80% plus of the population will say yes. Right? The Federal Board will discuss all the above with finalized statements to be given at a later date. Once we've got things in place, once we've had our meetings and things like that, then the public will be notified exactly of what we're going to do. Right? This all is because of the collapse of the moral law, and this collapse caused the overall collapse of society. Right? We have had enough of reverse discrimination. That is now the order of the day. Reverse discrimination. Yes, we need to put all these laws in place, because we don't really know what to do, so we do it. Reverse discrimination. The only nation in the world where the majority fears the minority. Land laws for all peoples will be administered in the Federation by the people for the people. A policing federal alliance will first be needed to prevent the total collapse of society and to ensure the cooperation of different nations. Thereafter, this type of policing alliance will be replaced with a more humanitarian peacekeeping alliance. When we do this, we will need to contain. Because there are the criminal elements of South Africa that will try to take advantage. So we need to have certain things in place. Immediately in place. Immediately in place. And those are the things that will also be discussed when the time comes with the kings. So that they have at least 1,000, 2,000 people on standby to do what is necessary. Good. Everything that is important for society will be discussed with the population. Any person in any federation can be tasked to fulfill certain functions. I'm always on the lookout for people who are willing to put their hand up to fulfill certain tasks. Therefore, I ask guys like guys I've asked. Let me just say the guys that I've asked. I've asked Mani already. What does Mani do? I've seen what Anton does with the woodwork and stuff like that. I know Lofty is in retirement, but maybe Lofty will want to come to the party. I know what Pierre does. I know what Rudy does. And I even have a gentleman whose name I'm not going to mention now, but he watches the videos, who is willing now to come to Pretoria and to stand by us with the June 6th or the June, whenever the date is exactly, we considering June the 6th, that he will stand with us at the meeting. He wants to be a participant. He wants to be part of. He's already retired. But he retired in the water board. He knows exactly what the water board consists of and how the Southern Africa's water, what it's supposed to look like. He knows. And at his age, he's willing to take the role of the head of a committee to repair our water, to get things flowing again like they should. Right? This is also the man that is prepared. Listen to this one. He phoned me out of the blue and he made a promise to take the mail coach, die postkoets from Krugersdorp, to take the mail coach, die postkoets, on his own expenses to Prieska for us when the time comes. Now, what I'm saying and mentioning here is, for some English-speaking people, foreign. But the more you listen to the videos of the Federal Alliance, we will eventually get to the point of explaining the prophetic in the South African nation, so you can understand what's happening. But this guy, uit die bloute, hy sal dit doen. Hy voel in sy hart, dit is sy visie en sy missie. Kan julle dit glo? And that's how God's starting to put the different pieces of the puzzle, putting it together. He's been putting it together because it's impossible for one man to do everything. You can't. But Father sends the people to fulfill certain tasks so that when the time comes, the job goes smoothly and according to His plan and His will and His purpose. So these are the things that we are busy with. Praise the name of the Lord, man. Dankie, Jesus. Right. So any person in the federation can be tasked to fulfill certain functions. You don't have to do the job yourself. All right? You just head the committee. Get the people around you that can do it. Right? Give them tasks. Beopdrag hulle. Piet, Jan en Koos, julle drie doen dit. Annie, Sunny en Fanny, julle doen daai. Nee? Jy is nie die hoof van die komitee. You're just the head of the committee. And you task certain people to do certain jobs, functions, whatever is necessary. All right? Good. There are certain groupings outside that are waiting for that one leader that would lead them to a better future. We have those leaders needed for this hour. And we will continue to add to the leaders. The following state, this is just a brief, basic state model. A semi-federal state consisting of 10 founder federations. We are actually 11, 12 federations. A 4-tiered board consisting of the federal group of the following groupings. The presidential board, which is the president, the vice president, and the federal secretary. The federal board, that will consist of 10 qualified members. For example, the federal ambassador, the federal minister of defense, federal minister of peacekeeping, the Federal Public Protector. Then you have a Federal Congress consisting of 10 qualified members, but as I said, it could be more. Each from the 10 federations for posts such as Federal Minister of Housing, Federal Minister of Agriculture, and so forth. Every state will have their own ministers. Let me give you an example. Let's say it's the police, which we are calling the peacekeepers, right? So we'll have the Minister of Peacekeeping, right? Whatever term we want to use. Let's just call it peacekeeping for now. We have the Minister of Peacekeeping, state number 1. We have a Minister of Peacekeeping, state number 2. We have a Minister of Peacekeeping in state number 3. Minister. The same minister, right? Then we have, in the Federal Alliance, we have a Federal Minister of Peacekeeping. Federal Minister, and then Minister. These ministers combined speak to the one on top, all right? Our setup is actually 6-sided, like a honeycomb, right? With the Federal Minister in the center. So you have the Federal Minister, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 1. It's always 7. But that's a different story, and a different layout to discuss. However, so you have these different ministers that will talk to the supervisory minister, the Federal Minister of Peacekeeping. This Federal Minister of Peacekeeping will be the main peanut. And he will ask them, right, what's happening in your state? What's happening in your state? What's happening in your state? All right, guys, let's talk about it. We suggest you do A, B, C, and D. Good. What do you need? We need water trucks. We need a quick reactionary team that's better trained or whatever. Okay, great. Let's do this. Right? A, B, C, and D. And then underneath that, you have a lot of other aspects, like departments that are there for medals, for example. Departments that are there for ensuring that the peacekeeping machine infrastructure works properly. From administrators to secretaries to mense ons het baie werk. And we have a lot of job opportunities. Plenty. South Africa will be one of the wealthiest nations in the world within 5 years. Okay, man, thank you, Jesus. Okay, right, kom, ek het amper bid ek. Amper begin ek te preek. Okay, so then you have the Federal House of Representatives consisting of 20 board members, 2 individuals from every joint state, a president and vice president that represents such states. So every state will have their own president and their own vice president, right? But the vice president and the president in a monarchical state, in other words, where there is a king, they will submit to the king. Okay? All ministers submit to the kings. Right. The Federal House of Representatives will increase as other nations join the Federation. After many discussions with certain monarchies, it is clear that the kings of nations want to follow their own monarchical system as each king sees fit. For example, kings, princes, paramount chiefs, and chiefs. Now, they can take a prince and make him a president or a minister of finances or whatever. That's their choice, right? They have a system that is in place since time immemorial. They are quite happy to add 2 individuals to the Federal House of Representatives. Now, we will also have a representative on the main board in the federal. The federal model, in conjunction with the SA General Assembly, every state will decide how to use the common law for appointments by the people for the people. Right? If you have an opa, a grandfather, that's really clever, and you want this guy to be in charge of the municipality in your town, you can call for a referendum, and the people can vote. right? Especially if the guy that's doing the job is not doing the job properly. Or if you start the whole ball rolling, if you think your grandfather is number one, or if you think you want to have that position and you can do it, right? Or even if you think your sister can do it, you can put her up for vote by the people, for the people. So she'll come on a ballot with all the others, and then they vote. Everybody votes for your town to make sure that the proper people are put in place. All right? So certain towns will have certain groupings. Let me give you an example. We have a town, let's say we have a town, and then next to the town you have a location. That location will now be called a town. All right? So you'll have two towns next to each other. Because what's happening in the one town cannot command what's happening in the other town. If you know what I'm saying? So this one town will vote for their people, and this town will vote for their people. But we won't have locations anymore. There will be towns with their own unique individual names. And they will be treated as such. Okay? That will avoid a lot of confusion. Good. What's the time now? This includes all governance of municipal areas and state. Every state will have its own law system based on the moral, common, and cultural law with input from the federal board. Qualified advocates who understand the moral law, common law, and cultural laws will form part of a think tank to form and to finalize a law system for the federation. So we're not just thumb-sucking. Ons doen nie net duimsuigwerkie. We know what we need to do, we know how to do it, and we know when we want to do it. And hopefully by the grace of God, it will be sooner than later. Sooner than later. So that is the manifest of the Federal Alliance, the current manifest. I'm sure there's nothing much that we need to change there. We have a constitution, and I've done the Bill of Rights, I've done the manifest, which you can put out there, and I think the next thing that I will do will be the constitution. The constitution is quite important. It's very important. And these are all, like the constitution, for example, are just guidelines. It's a guideline. It's something that needs to be discussed. It's something that needs to be followed up. It's something that needs to be sorted out. Right? It's not just one man making decisions. No. That has come and gone. That doesn't work anymore. Okay. So I hope for my Afrikaans speaking followers and friends, I hope you understood the English quite deliciously. We want to be free. Freelanders. Vryburgers. Freelanders. Then we are Boere, English, Afrikaner, Portuguese, Tswana, Xhosa, Venda, whatever. But we want to be free. And only with God is unity strength. Always remember that. You know, the closer I get to the Father, the closer He gets to me. And only with Him is unity strength. There's no other way. There's no other way. Praise the name of the Lord. Great. You guys must have a fantastic Wednesday. Enjoy your Wednesday. And may the Lord guide you in all things. Everything that's beautiful and nice, alles wat mooi is.